All right, good afternoon. This afternoon, it's good to be here with you once again on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Please tell us where you're viewing from and drop your favorite emoji. Tell us where you're viewing from while I'm playing my usual soft tone at the background. Our guest is ready and she's so itchy to fire on. So I'm bringing her up in the next 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. She's going to be here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful Saturday afternoon right here in my living room. I don't know about you. How you feeling? How you holding up? I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're maintaining good nutrition to build your immune system. It's amazing. All right. Without further waste of time, we don't have much time around us. Time is really not our friend. So we're going to maximize the little time we have here. I remain FBI coach, financial and business intelligence coach. Please, if you're watching us for the first time, kindly tell us where you're viewing from, and if anybody invited you to watch this video, kindly get back to the person at the end of the presentation to get started for the next step, because we are in the best times of our life. We're in the best times in this business. Like today, it was raining boom, 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 boom in Recharge and Get Paid. Leadership bonuses were paid. Everybody was just screaming in the different leaders WhatsApp group. It's amazing. It's amazing how you recharge and you get paid. It's amazing how you and other Nigerians can get paid. So if you aren't on board Recharge and Get Paid yet, don't contact any other person but the person who linked you up to this video. That's the most honorable thing you can do. It's amazing. I trust me, it's amazing. So right now, I'm bringing up our guests. You are seeing my face often, so let's just hear from our guest. Hello, the lady boss. Good afternoon this afternoon. No sound. Your sound is mute. Can you hear her? No sound. No. We can't hear you. We can check your sound. We can't hear you. Check your sound. Can you hear her? If anybody can hear her, please tell us if you can hear the lady boss. Can you hear the lady boss? We can't hear you. Can you hear me, or you can hear the lady boss? Kindly tell us, please. You can't hear her. We can't hear you. Okay, she'll get back. Oh, okay, she'll get back to us. So while we are waiting for her to come back, one of the things I've come to realize about business is the fact that success loves speed. And if you want to get it and get it right, you must run with that speed. Hello, lady boss. We can't hear you. Speak. We can't hear you. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to her. her mic. Okay, so we are coming back, and no matter what the network wants, no matter what the network is saying, this is going to be a success. It's going to be a success. Okay. Last week, when we tried to bring up David D, network misbehaved. He had issues, but at the end of the day, you will agree with me, it was splendid, it was awesome, it was marvelous, and I'm so certain that today is going to be amazing, no matter what is going on. Can you talk? Let's know if I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Whoa, we still can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you check your sound again? But talk. I think your sound is mute. Mute. Your mic is mute. You need to unmute your mic. Your mic is mute. That's why we can't hear you. Let me put a call across to her. Let me see if I can let me see if I can get her. I'm sure her mic is mute, because shortly before I brought her up, everything was nice and good. Can you talk? Your mic is still mute. No, I can't hear you. Viewers, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. While we're waiting for her to get back, one of the things I have come to realize about this business is the fact that success loves speed. And I have implemented that speed in driving this business, in everything I'm doing about recharge and get paid. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing. You know, I have, by the grace of God, I have myself and my team, we have recorded mighty and marvelous success within this short period of time. Okay, and it's all about doing what other successful people did, so you can also get the same results other successful people got. All right. One thing is certain: if you decide to learn, you will achieve more. I've seen a lot of people who got into businesses like this, and they just want to roll along. They just want to say, okay, let me see how it happens. Let me see what comes out of it. You know, but when I joined Recharge and Get Paid, I told myself that I'm not going to do this business like every other person. Okay, I think just a minute, please. Hello? Sorry about that. So like I was saying that when I got on board this business, I told myself that I'm not going to flow just like every other thing. I'm not going to do business, let it be business as usual. The first thing I did was to learn. I decided to ask questions. I met quite a number of leaders. I'm talking about, I met P Global, Catalyst, Alarena, Reigns, passive income, quite a lot of them. And I asked questions. You are already 2 years old in this business. How did you achieve the success which you have. You are already 1 year old in this business. How did you get to where you are? What are the challenges you faced? Now, once I got those information, and they told me that number one challenge is the fact that people get on board and they don't want to do anything. So meaning I don't have to rely on any team member. Rather, I will keep driving the business until I achieve my success. Hello, LadyBoss. We still can't hear you. We still can't hear you. Your mic is mute. Can you hear the LadyBoss? Can you hear the LadyBoss? Can you hear me? You can hear me. Okay, hello, viewers, can you hear the LadyBoss? Please, if you can hear the LadyBoss, say yes, we can hear her. Can you hear the LadyBoss? If you can, no, they said they can't hear you. They can't hear you. I think it has to do with settings. Okay, see what you would do. Okay, they can't hear you. They can't hear you, but they can hear me. You can't hear her. Okay, so it's from your settings. Whether the devil likes it or yes, she's going to come on board to share what she knows with us. Yes or yes? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? So, haven't gotten those information from the top leaders. The next thing I did was to get to work. I got to work and I started driving the business. I refused to depend on any team member. I went online, I did everything possible to prospect my business. I go offline, I talk to so many persons. Now, one of the things I also encountered was people calling me names. Oh, Mr. RAGP. Oh, please get out of my way with that scam. Oh, get out of my way with that Ponzi scheme. Oh, another Ponzi scheme in a different dimension. There was nothing people didn't say to me, including my close pals. Okay, but let me share a story. And that story kept me running. That story has been one of my mantras for success. That story has been one of the things that gave me success in what I do. You know what that story is? It's simple. One day, there was a frog jump competition. I think this is about 30 minutes. Please just give me 1 minute. Let me call the LadyBoss and find out what is happening from her end. Now, one day there was a frog jump competition, and everybody, they were ready for run. They were ready to start up the race. People gathered on the left, on the right, the media house, everybody, they were ready. They were ready for this race. People were cheering them up. Just 1 minute, please. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you live and clear. The LadyBoss.
Can they hear me?
Everyone can hear you.
All right, my people, I'm sorry for that break in transmission. I'm super excited this afternoon. I was looking forward to this day. The devil is just doing rubbish because we are going to have it up this afternoon.
The devil and his mother-in-law are bastards. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my story will continue for another day. So the floor is for LadyBoss. Right now, you already know the things you want to talk about.
Volume.
Okay, I should increase my volume.
Yeah.
Okay, you already know the things you want to talk about.
Okay.
So first, we are starting from as a salary earner.
Okay.
How did you do it? How are you doing it? How are you doing it? So tell us.
All right, my people. I'm so super excited to be here. I'm a salary earner. I am proud to be one. I've not quit my job. I'm still in my job, but of course, you will agree with me that the reality of this season, only salary is not enough. Exactly. Salary has a lot of limitations. It can allow you to live your purpose. You know, have been in my salary job for over 15 years. I couldn't achieve much. I couldn't affect my, my immediate family positively. I could not do much for even my extended family. I could not meet up my own personal needs. You understand? The society at large is looking up to you. The church, everybody is looking up to you. And it was so bad that, before the salary arrived, you have already owed some debt. So much debt before the salary arrived, you use it to settle debt. And within the space of 2 days to 3 days, it's not even up to a week, the salary is gone. You understand? So it was quite challenges. It was quite challenging, so I needed a plan B. Salary has a lot of limitations. You can't live your purpose. So I pity the people that are into salary job and they are just relying on that particular job without looking for plan B, Look, even in the Bible days, FBI, let's check Genesis chapter 2, verse 10 to 14. You will discover that, it was 4 rivers that was connected to the Garden of Eden. Even God himself did not rely on just one river to water that garden. So why do we, we that have the likeness of God, we were created in his image. How can you as an individual just rely on a salary because you went to school, you came back, went to service, you got that job, and then you just find yourself, that you have arrived. You are so relying on that job, even when you know that, that salary is not enough. Someone actually asked me, he said, what if my salary is ₦1 million? Won't I still become a millionaire? I said, even if the salary is 2 million, you can never become a millionaire. Because you know why? It's not all the parastatals that are paid before you receive a salary that is up to $1 million or 2 million. It comes with a portfolio. You understand? Probably you are working in an oil company, or you are working maybe in politics, SA or whatever, to the governor. So a lot of people already know the portfolio you are handling. So they know the type of income you are going to expect. So their expectation too from you is high. You understand? Their expectation from you is high. So before the 1 million naira arrive, the family, your immediate family, your extended family, the church, the society in general already knows that, okay, this person is working in an oil company or is an essay to governor, so his salary is good. So everybody is relying on that. So you see yourself struggling. And, another thing is that, if you are receiving a salary of 1 million, you will not want to go and drive a car that a salary earner of 70,000 is driving. You want something of higher grade. You understand? So you see yourself going into Osusu for years. You have to do Osusu for years to get a particular car. And then you would now have to start doing another Osusu to buy a land. You now have to start doing another Osusu. So you see yourself, something you could have actually achieved in 2-3 years. But because you are just relying on your salary, you will spend 10 years, 15 years like I did. In my salary job, I am over 15 years FBI, but I cannot show you KK that I'm proud of, that I can say this is what I actually did with my salary. You understand? It was so bad that I needed a plan B so badly. I needed a plan B because I couldn't, I couldn't fulfill my purpose. I didn't have much for myself, talk more of, giving back to the society. A lot of people were looking up to me, but as a salary earner, I have limitations. So, it was that bad. So I needed that plan B so badly. And I know that, one thing people don't know is that they have potential, they have capacity. God has given you a capacity, FBI. I read in Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. This guy that came together, they said, let's come together and build a city that the tower will actually, reach heaven. So do you know that they could have actually achieved that particular dream? That was when I knew that we have so many potential embedded in us, that God just created us and left the power to make wealth, power to make decisions, but because of, will I say, laziness, people do not want to think outside the box. Just because you've gotten that salary, you find yourself, as a salary earner, tell me, when will you save salary to do summer? When will you save salary to send your children to good school? When will you save salary to, help those that are looking up to you as a salary earner? How can you achieve all that? How will you live your dream life? Get a land in a good location, build that duplex. People are celebrating duplex. People are celebrating new buildings. As a salary earner, can you do that? FBI, in where I am working, a lot of people put in 35 years, retired so broke. And do you know that if you don't do something different, you will end up like them?
Yeah.
Because we come to realize that if you keep doing the same thing the same way, you will have the same results.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So until you decide, until you make a decision that, look, we are not telling you to quit your job. We are not telling you to quit your job, but get a plan B, C, D. An average human being is supposed to have up to 4 sources of income. An average human being. Yes. Absolutely. So you cannot just rely on salary, because definitely you can't walk into a supermarket like a salary earner and just pick things without doing calculation. You have to calculate. They say this one is 1,005. You do so much calculation. Let me drop it. You pick and drop, even when you have needs of those things. It was terrible experience. But I thank God that I have passed that level, because I decided to do something different.
Okay, a quick one. How did you switch? I'm so certain you have not left your job. You are still on your job. So how did you switch in your mind to become an entrepreneur?
When you are hungry, you will be creative.
I love that.
It was hunger that made me to switch. When I said hungry, I'm not saying hunger for food. You understand? Hungry for success. I wanted more. You understand? I was looking for every year in, year out. You see your mates that you people grow up together in the same society. They take their kids, their family to summer. You see them driving good cars. You see them living in good houses, good bank accounts. See them affecting society. They go for, charity work. How much salary will you earn to do a charity work? You understand? So it was hunger that made me to switch. Hunger actually made me to switch. So when you said I didn't have to quit my job, but because I wanted more. You understand? I wanted more. I wanted to be a rich wife and a rich man's wife.
I love that. A rich man and a rich man's wife. I
wanted to be a rich wife and a rich man's wife, not relying on my salary and my husband's income alone. I didn't want to drain the man, because he came to say, let me marry you, or will you marry me? So you drain the man and make him dry. I wanted to be a value-added wife. And in order for me to achieve this, I actually knew that salary alone will not make it happen. So I needed to switch.
Okay. All right, so just flow. I don't want to interfere, just flow.
All right. So I needed to switch, I needed to switch, from my salary to what I'm doing currently. I know we'll get to that. So I don't want to just say everything in this particular salary topic alone. So we'll get to that, why I had to switch to what I am doing presently, that has changed, given me the narrative. I've changed the narrative in my finances, So that's it. I just needed, it was hungry that actually pushed me to do what I'm actually doing today. So that's it. That's just the summary of why I switched,
Continue. I just want you to
All right, so all right, so the next topic we are going to talk about, FBI actually said I should talk about the benefits of network marketing. I know it's vast. The benefits of network marketing is so numerous, but I will just mention few. The first thing that got me upon all the businesses out there, why I had to choose network marketing as a profession, as a business, as a plan B to add to what I'm doing, was what I saw the industry turning ordinary Nigerians to. You understand? There is a particular set of people you see and you admire. The type of money I was looking for, judging from the fact that I didn't even have the capital as a salary earner, So I needed a platform that if I give it my, all, I will actually, the outcome will, compensate my efforts. That was why I switched into network marketing. And one of the benefits I can tell people out there for those that are running away from network marketing is that the person you will become in the process, network marketing will bring the better version of you. For example, yes, network marketing, apart from every other benefit that comes with the profession, it will bring out the better version of you. Self-development, who you will become in the process, is why I choose that profession, is why I choose that business. For example, what we are doing now, FBI, it wouldn't have been possible 3-4 years ago.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have been possible because I was a shy person. Like when I say shy, I was very shy. I remember the first day in this profession, that I had, the first day I had to do presentation FBICoach. The crowd was not even up to 10. Oh my God, it was the worst day of my life. I prayed a prayer that God did not answer. I said, God, can't you just make this ground to open? Let me fall inside and end this nonsense. What is this? I was repeating myself over and over again. I was stupid. I didn't even know what to say. I was confused, but when I came back home, I told myself, if I have to be a leader that people will look up to and be proud, I have to unlearn so many things and relearn. It's a whole lot of process. In network marketing, you cannot earn without learning. It is learn and earn. You have to unlearn so many things you knew before you come into the system, and learn a whole lot of new things. You have to check those that have gone ahead of you, check what they are doing, read books that has to do with the profession, listen to those that have gone ahead of you, you understand? Ask questions, what are they doing that I'm supposed to do that I'm not doing, you understand? So those are the few benefits of network marketing. And you will have the capacity, network marketing will just make you feel good. It will remove shyness completely from you and give you that self-confidence, that boldness. That's one good thing. That's the number one benefit of network marketing, that it will bring out a better version of you. And then number two, is the leverage aspect of network marketing. In the network marketing, you don't work till you die. The work is only at the foundation stage, where you have to put the structure, you understand? When you have to put the structure, getting to know what you're about to do, you understand? You need to have in-depth knowledge of what you're about to go into. A lot of people are not doing well in this profession because they just want to, register and start making money. They don't even want to sit down and learn the business they want to make money from. When you don't have, a clear knowledge of your platform, how do you intend to make it? You need to sit down, have the in-depth knowledge. The foundation is very, very critical in this profession. The foundation is very, very critical. So you have to put a good structure when you're coming into the profession, build a team, make up your mind that you are going to stand out. You understand? Don't lose in the crowd. If you want to make it in this profession, make sure you don't lose in the crowd. You understand? The people you intend, and I discovered is this a platform I can use to employ a lot of people. That is the number 3 benefit, that you can use this profession to, enrich, empower a lot of people. Now, let me say, as a salary earner that I've spent 15 years FBI, I was unable to empower anybody. A salary earner cannot be proud of saying, oh, I have raised 10 millionaires, I have raised 20 millionaires, or I have helped 20 people to become a millionaire, no matter how great your salary is. You understand? But that's one good thing. What I am doing presently, the platform I'm working presently, I'm just a year plus. I have already raised people. I have worked with a lot of people in my team that have started touching millions. You understand? So that's the benefit of network marketing, that you are not just going to enrich yourself. You are not just going to, be a better person by yourself, but you are going to have an opportunity to empower others. You understand? Those are some of the, benefits of network marketing that I will urge everybody to come into. Then the third one is the leverage aspect of it. This is the only business that you work at the early stage. You have to put a lot of foundation in the early stage, and then there will come a time that even when you are not working, you still earn. Okay. You understand? Okay. Yeah. Yes, there come a time in your network marketing business, like FBI, now. I don't need to say this thing. A lot of leaders, I know a lot of leaders are watching. What we are doing presently, the level we are presently, I tell people, even if I don't decide to work for a whole 1 week, in fact, I put up my phone. Of course, you know that the alarm will still drop.
Boom,
you understand?
Boom, boom, boom,
the alarm will still drop. Nothing will. Network marketing is sweet. It's one profession that accepts every categories of people, whether you are a graduate, whether you are a secondary school. Already you see in our platform, we have a lot of secondary school, that are earning between 1 to 20, 30K daily now in our platform. We have a lot of secondary school leavers that have touched millions. So you ask yourself, which profession, or industry in this Nigeria that could have given you such a leverage? It is a platform that is a platform that what you garbage in is what you garbage out. As a salary earner, you understand, no matter the effort you put in fact, if you decide to say, okay, this month I want to be very good in my office, if your office is the type that starts by 8 o'clock and close by 4, and then you said, okay, throughout this month I want to be the best, I will be in the office by 7 o'clock and close by 6. I just want to be so committed to my salary job this month. People will start suspecting you. They will say, this one that is coming to work by 7 o'clock and close by 6, are you sure she doesn't want to steal something in this? You understand? They will start suspecting you. The next thing they will start saying, he wants to do so that maybe the commissioner or the boss will see her. You understand, busybody? Is it his father's job? Yeah?
Okay, ask a quick question. How did you get started?
All right, so it was simple. One day, let me drink water.
You're allowed.
All right. So one day I came back from work and I just decided to go online, and boom, I saw this business opportunity. I'm a very curious person, so I had to click the link, go online, attend their online meeting that evening, asked a lot of questions, done my research, When I was fully convinced, in fact, it wasn't up to 24 hours after the training that evening, I had to send in my money the next day, because already I was tired of, eating from hand to mouth. Before salary comes, 3 days is gone. So I was hungry. So immediately after the training that evening, I just had to send my money immediately, and I got started. And trust me, because I already started with the end in mind. Why I have achieved this much in this platform is that I started with the end in mind. Had already drawn down a lot of things I want to achieve the next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next 1 year. You understand? And I worked towards that.
What's that end in mind?
The end in mind was that I draw my plans.
Good.
And I had to sit down and learn the process. I had to find out that if actually people are making money in this platform, I had to go. So I draw down my plan. When I discovered that a lot of people have made money, and I took the duration that took them to make this money. You understand? Because you need to know all those things. You don't just register and you want to make money. You have to do findings. So I had to do my findings, you know, to discover those people that actually achieved this money. How long did it take them? You understand? And I had to go to series of trainings. I subject myself to training. I subject myself to trainings. I had to go through a lot of trainings. I had to read a lot of books that has to do with the profession. I had to listen to, testimony of people that have gone ahead of me. I was motivated by their testimony. And I told myself, okay, if they actually did this and they achieved this much, meaning that if I apply same, that I will actually achieve what they have achieved or even more than. You understand? So I had to draw out my plan that this is the number of people I want to be talking to daily. This is the number of, and I choose my audience. I don't just talk to anybody. Because you see, money is not everybody that looks for money. It's not everybody that wants money. There are people that are so comfortable with the situation they find themselves. In their 2 rooms, in their 2-bedroom flat, they are just okay with their small Belgium car, everything small, small, small. They are just fine. They don't have big dreams. Their own is just to have money, cook good afang soup and Gary, and eat. You understand? They don't want to have any dream. Their own is let the salary just come, they eat afang soup. So I had to put that, had to put that plan. I put the plans down, and I make sure I follow it one after the other. The first 3 days in this business, I talked to over 20 of my friends. In fact, what I did, immediately I transferred the money to that guy, and he registered me my upline. You understand? That I've not made till today. You understand? And he registered me. The next day, I had to put a business meeting, I call it business lunch with my friends. I called like 30 of my friends to an eatery. I bought food, I bought drinks. I tell them, look, there is one big thing that this meeting is for those that wants to make, me, I talk big. I told them that this meeting is for those that wants to make at least the first 10 million in 6 months. So we had to, sit in a round table, we dissect the compensation plan, the business plan. We have to look at it critically, you understand? So that within the first 2-3 days, I had already registered like the first 20-30 people into the business. That's the reason I told you I started with the end in mind. I'd already seen the picture. And for you to succeed in this business, you don't just recruit and leave. FBI, you are in the team, we do a lot of trainings. We don't sleep. You understand? You recruit and train. That's the only way you can grow in this business. Recruit and train. Recruit and train. A lot of people are behaving like hunters. They behave like a hunter. They will recruit you and dump you without one single knowledge of what the business is all about. You understand? They just recruit and dump you. That is why they are not enjoying leverage. Like I said before, in this business is what you garbage in, is what you get out. Whatever you put it in, if you train people, duplicate yourself in people, you will enjoy leverage. Because even when you are not working, the people that you have trained, that they understood the business, they see it as their business, something that is going to change their life. You understand? So they will take it as they treat it, my team members, I make them understand that you have to treat your network marketing business as your supermarket. Treat it like your shop that you have to wake up every day, you open it, you sweep it, those things, and get set for the day. So those are the things, those are the benefits. That's how you can build your network marketing business, FBICoach. You understand? You recruit and you train. You recruit and you train. You recruit and you train. That's the way to go about it. It requires sacrifice at that early stage. You have to sacrifice both financially. Of course, you know what we did last year. Last year, we had to sacrifice the whole of how many months? We were in the whole of Nigeria. We did Eastern tour. We did Western tour. We did I think Northern tour too. So you see, we had to do a lot of sacrifice at that stage. That is why we are benefiting today. Now we have, team success partners spread around the whole of Nigeria. That in every state, there is no state that we do not have success partner. Those things do not just happen. You have to be very, very intentional about it. It's not a miracle, you understand? You cannot just rely on online alone to build your business. You have to do a lot of offline trainings. We do a lot of offline. I go to churches, I go to schools, I have recruited a lot of principals into my school. I target leaders. I don't just, if I want to talk to someone in a school, I don't look for a teacher. I will talk to the principal and recruit the principal, and the principal will recruit his teachers. That's the way I operate. If I want to go into a church, I don't talk with a member. I will recruit the pastor, and the pastor will recruit his members. When you do like that, you make your job easier. You understand? So I'm everywhere. I'm so passionate about my business that even when I find myself in KK, in a bus, if I'm traveling FBI, if I'm going to Aba, before I get to Aba, I must talk to 2-3 people in that bus. That's how I love my business. That's how I'm so passionate about this business. I'm so committed to it, and I am very, very focused. That's another thing. If you are not focused, you cannot excel in this profession. When you see people that are neither here, they call it multiple streams of income. That thing is not multiple streams of income, it's multiple streams of confusion. You are in here. What makes you think that if you are not good in company A, you will be good in company B? I tell people, if you have to jump out from this company to the other one, get to the zenith of it. You understand? Be so good that when you are, do you know that Abraham and this guy actually make heaven? Lazarus. Some people will be Abraham and Lazarus, they actually made heaven. But Lazarus was still in the bosom of Abraham, even in heaven. So if you are in this company, you are not good at it. You are still a backbencher. You are still lost. You lost in the crowd in this company. When you get to the other company, that's the same person you will be there. Nobody will recognize you. Still be struggling. You understand? But you need to be so good in this one that when they want to mention your company, when they want to mention like 5-10 people in your company, they will mention your name. I tell people, if they don't call you and add your company name, then you've not started. You understand? You have not started. Be so good at it that they will call your first name and the surname will be your company name. You understand? A lot of people come into this business not because a lot of people come into this business not because they love the business, but because of your passion. Your passion attracts them. You understand? Your personality attracts them. They see you as somebody they can rely on, a leader they can work with, a person they can work with. So they are not coming because of that product, because of not the competition, but they have seen an individual that is consistent. They have seen an individual that is focused. They have seen an individual that is passionate, that is committed, that is ready to work with them to success. You understand? So don't be neither here. Some people say, because see, let me tell you, if you sit down and build your business, focus on that company, you will make all the money you want. Forget about all those people that are doing trade. Go and ask them privately. They are not making any money. They are not making any money. They are just, trying to deceive people, trying to deceive their success partners. Me, I'm not like that. I'm a one-way traffic human being. That is why I'm succeeding. In a short period of time, we have already recorded massive success. And that's the type of people I am raising in my team. My people, they are very focused. They are very, very focused because what they need, that place you are going to, is it not money you want to go and make? Or are they giving aeroplane? Are they giving aeroplane? Or your village people do not just want you to sit down and make make the money, so they want to confuse your destiny.
Okay, so if you want to
make it fast,
in recharge and get paid, what do you need?
Okay, so in recharge and get paid, you didn't even ask me why it has to be with recharge, because I've not even mentioned recharge and get paid, all these things about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tom Jackson of Recharge and Get Paid. I am so proud of Recharge and Get Paid. You know, I love it. Recharge and Get Paid is running in my vein. I wear it, I drink it, I chew it. I am ambassador of Recharge and Get Paid. I'm proud of it anytime, anywhere. I talk about it everywhere I find myself. If I happen to see the governor of my state, before I leave him, I will mention Recharge and Get Paid. All right. So FBI, you said, why did it have to be Recharge and Get Paid of all upon the other multi-level marketing, platform? Why did I choose Recharge and Get Paid, right? That's the question. Now, in as much, I tell people that I love network marketing as a business. But in as much as I love network marketing, I don't want to be in a platform that I will put a lot of effort and I won't see the result immediately. Because what I consider in any network marketing platform, number one thing, I'm not interested about your compensation plan. I'm not. The number one thing is the product. Is the product so competitive? If your product is so competitive that you see it here and there, a lot of people are coming in with the same product, you won't see me there because I don't have the strength. You understand? So what got me endeared to Recharge and Get Paid was the product. I'd already seen that, that every Nigerians using this product. The rich, the middle class, the poor, they consume this product. They consume it every day. So it was easier for me. I told myself, if I come on board Recharge and Get Paid, I'm going to tell them that I'm not bringing a new product to you. It's what you have been consuming on a daily basis. I'm just bringing a better way for you to consume it. That was the first thing that made me, and the business model. When I discovered that I would aim from Nigerians, as many as I can reach out to, I was so happy about it, because I know that I have 200 million people on ground to talk to. And when I joined Recharge and Get Paid, I asked them, how many are we in the system? As at that time, we were not even up to 1 million in Recharge and Get Paid. I said, wow. So if we have 200 million people using our products, and then in Recharge and Get Paid, we are not up to 1 million in the system, FBI, the sky is so big that, I have the opportunity to connect as many as I can to this system. That was what makes me so excited about this platform. And I begin to think about the likes of Dangote. Dangote was dealing with cement. And you will agree with me, it's not everybody that is patronizing that product. There are people that are up to 40 years of age, they don't even know the price of cement because they don't have anything to do with it. You understand? They are not into any building project. They are not even planning to build now. Not that they won't buy, but they have already spent 40 years of their age without even knowing the price of cement. So imagine if Dangote was only relying on cement, meaning that he wouldn't have touched a lot of our money. So he had to switch. He had to bring in sugar, he has to bring in salt, has to bring in noodles. He knows that no matter how poor you are, you will buy salt. He knows that no matter how broke you are, you will buy sugar, you buy noodles. If you're a family person, even adults, it too. You understand? So he had to go into that one. He made up his mind that it's better for him to earn 10 naira from 200 million Nigerians than for him to make maybe 500, let's say he's using 500 naira for a bag of cement, than for him to earn 500 naira for maybe just 20 million Nigerians. Everybody in Nigeria consumes salt, FBI. If Dangote is making ordinary 10 naira, you know what that means. Wow. So I saw Recharge and Get Paid as that type of product that is consumed by everyone. So I told myself it's not going to be a hard thing for me to do, because it's just for me to tell people, look, there is a better way to consume your airtime, data, pay for your cable subscription, pay for your electricity bill. And it was so simple. And another thing, number 2 point that makes me to love Recharge and Get Paid and accepted it and joined it, and was the fact that the entrance fee Like the license, for you to get a license from Recharge and Gateway was very cheap. As cheaper as 5,000, you can get a license from Recharge and Gateway, run your business and still become a millionaire. I have seen people that borrowed people 5,000. In fact, I have a lot in my team that actually borrowed people 5,000 to join Recharge and Gateway, and at the end of the day, they are earning between 1 to 20K today. You understand? So when I discovered it's a business that one can actually do with 5,000, 10,000, 50, 100K, I was already excited because I know that I could go into a university, a tertiary institution, talk to everybody. Anybody can raise 5K. You understand? So I opted for Recharge and Gateway, the business model. FBI, imagine a platform that gives you the opportunity to earn from the consumption of Nigerians. We are not up to 15 months in this business. So, of course, you know that we have close to 14, 15,000 people connected to our network, and you earn per second. FBI, share, you know, as we are talking, I'm still earning. It's mind blowing. I am talking, my team members are buying airtime, data, they are paying for their cable subscription, their electricity bill. And once I finish this particular session, I'm just going to log in and see my boom, boom, boom everywhere. It's mind blowing. FBI, we did a calculation of earning 2 naira per second. A lot of people insult the church and get, I wish I can see them to give them a dirty slap now. They said that kobo business. Ignorance is Ibolibo.
2 naira per second.
A lot of them are watching me.
5.2 million monthly.
What are you even saying? Do you know what it means for you to earn 2 naira from my 13? Right now, my team is over 13,000. If they are buying ordinary airtime of 100 naira, they buy their data, they pay for their electricity bill, they pay for their, cable subscription, and you earn minimum of, let's say, 100 to 100 naira from one person. Do you know what that amounts to every month? That is why I'm super excited. I have told myself, of course, you know that we are running a 90 days challenge. At the end of this 90 days challenge, I want my team to go from 13,000 to at least 40,000. Because of the weekly challenge we are embarking on. And it's so possible.
Of course.
So possible for you to have that 40,000 in these 90 days. So imagine after this 90 days challenge, because you see the type of registration that is coming in on daily basis. In a day, I have over 100 registration dropping into my team daily because we are running a 90 days challenge. So you can imagine what will happen at the end of 90 days. You understand? Okay, so, we will triple that 18,000.
Okay, so as salary enough, as mother, as wife, as a network marketer, how do you manage this? And what's your advice to every other person out there?
All right, everybody has a priority in life. You understand? Everyone has a priority in life. Like, I know that a lot of people, let me use bankers as a case study. A lot of people wouldn't have loved to be in a banking job, but probably because the working environment is decent, the pay is good, you understand? The type of people they will meet in the process, they have to accept the job. Come back to network marketing, because I know that if I put in this effort, I can make 20 million in a year. I can make 10 million, I can make 30, minimum of 10 in a year. That is enough motivation for me to sit down and draw a timetable. So when people tell you that, when people tell you that I don't have time, it's ignorance, is because they don't even know what they want. Because if you know what you want, you create time for it. I know that I'm a mother, I have children, I'm a mother of 3. You understand? I'm working, I'm a wife, I have to attend to my husband. Sometimes you call me, I said, FBI, I'm on a video call with my husband. You understand? So I create time, I make sure I draw a timetable that's suiting all this. See, there come a time in life that you have to put in so much sacrifice so that you enjoy tomorrow. When I go to my, office job, obviously, the work starts by 8 and ends by 4. Nobody will tell you that you work till from 8 to 4. It doesn't happen that way. Within the space of that 8 hours you spend in the office, there are some times that you have 3 hours, 2 hours to yourself. So when I go to the office, I clear my table, you understand? Once I clear my table, instead for me to sit down and do gossip, that I know it won't increase my bank accounts, I face my recharge and get pay business. That's the more reason I love recharge and get pay, because it's a business that goes with you everywhere you find yourself. With our products are virtual, we don't carry it around. So I wouldn't disturb myself saying, oh, I have some people to go and give supply products to. You understand? All our products are virtual. So once I have my smartphone with me and my data, all the products are there. My business, my everything is there. You understand? So that few hours I have in the office, probably my break time or something, you know, or that time that other people are using, talking, discussing and gossiping, you know, I use it to face my recharge and get paid business. When I come back from work, I will attend to my children, you know, settle them. Once you settle them, there are so many ways to settle children. Check their homework. If it was time that school was in session, you check their homework, make sure they eat, they bath, they do everything, put them their nightwear, and I will lock them in their room and put cartoon. I have settled them. You understand? Put fun for them, on television for them, put their cartoon for them, and then I come back to my own room and lock it and face my recharge and get pay business, because I already have the goal. I know that it's good for me to stress myself now, stretch myself a little bit, just for me to achieve my goal, because I know that it will not be like this all the time. Already now, the work is becoming less. You understand? It wasn't tedious as when we started. Remember when we started now? Flying from one state to the other, doing seminar here and there. You know, we were just everything. Even in the WhatsApp group, we were the one doing trainings. But now we have plenty of leaders. We can decide to stay 3 months without doing any training, and training will be going on in our different WhatsApp group on daily basis. Of course, it's happening already. You understand? So because we have put a good structure on ground, a good foundation, we have raised a lot of leaders. So the job is becoming less now. So I was able to marry those 3 things. I do my job. It's not affecting my job. You know, I do my wifely duty to my husband. Of course, my husband knows that I'm an entrepreneur. So there's time for everything. You understand? In as much as you're doing business, you have to create time for my man. I have to create time for my man, you know. So I have to create time too for my, you know, my kids, create time for my civil service job, and then boom, my recharge and get paid. Recharge and get paid is simple, because even while I'm in my restroom, I go with my phone. I will still carry out my business there. I can go into my, you know, my restroom and spend 1 hour there with my phone. I'm still doing my business there. Anywhere you find yourself, apart from kitchen, that I don't take my phone to the kitchen. So anywhere I am, you know, I'm still doing my business. Okay. So I'm able to marry all those things together. Okay. It's just a decision. So you draw your timetable, and then you make sure that you do the 4 things. Like me, I do the 4 things, and I'm doing it perfectly well.
Okay.
Besides, there are other people that are doing it.
You said besides there are other what?
So besides there are other what? I said besides there are other people that are doing it. So why the excuse? You are not the only wife out there. You are not the only person that is working. You are not the only salary earner, someone that is working in, you know, one parastatal or the other. So other people are combining those things, and they are making it at the end of the day. So why the complaint? I'm one person that I'm very positive. There is no negativity in my dictionary. You understand? If you come to my house and tell me, Atom, do you know that this car can actually fly? I will believe you. I don't believe in impossibilities. You understand? So I don't have negativity in my dictionary.
All right, before you drop your last word,
let me say this, please.
To get on board this business,
get back to the person
send this video or the link to you. Whoever get it live broadcast. So what's your final word before we take 3
All right. So my final word to the people that have not come on board Recharge and Get Pay is that the market is vast. Even if you join now, you don't join now, you still consume the product. So why waste the technology? We are just, this is one platform that whether you recruit people, you will still recover all your investment capital. Because from your consumption, you are earning from your own personal consumption. So why waste the technology? We are not telling you to come and do any other thing. We are just telling you, get your VTU license, start using the platform in a way that will profit you. Stop wasting technology. They are telling you, come and get a VTU license and start saving money. You say, you are doing strong head. You are strengthening your head that, no, I want to keep spending. I want to keep wasting money. Are you a waster? You understand? So if you are not on board, recharge and get paid. Once we are done with this live broadcast, I want you to call anybody that shares this video with you. Call the person and get your VTU license. It's as good, even if you want to start with 5,000, 10,000, it's not about the money, it's about financial freedom. It's about you being able to empower yourself and the people around you. It's about you changing the narrative in your finances. It's about you living that dream life you've always been dreaming of. Recharge and Get Pay has made us travel. Last year, I didn't even mention that. We were in Mauritius Island. This year, we wanted to do a very lovely trip. But COVID-19 just came and spoiled everything, but no problem. Delay is not denial. We'll still do our trip next year. You understand? So it's a program that can make you travel around the world, give you the good lifestyle you're looking for. See, few months I have spent in Recharge and Get Pay. I've qualified many trips, qualified the car fund, I've qualified the house fund. I've raised leaders in my team that have qualified this incentive to, not me. Just, is it yesterday, one of my downline qualified a trip? Is it not so? Was it yesterday? Yesterday or a day before yesterday? You understand? So we have people, you know. So then, if you are a partner of Recharge and Get Pay, and then you are not taking your business serious, every time you think of giving up, remember FBICoach. Remember Pre Jackson. Remember John Oti. Remember P Global. Remember all the leaders, Felicia, P Global, Passive Income. Remember that challenge you are seeing, they saw it and they overcome it. The only difference between you and them is that they did not complain. When you are a complainer, you cannot solve problems. Be a solution provider. I have grown myself to a point that everything in Recharge and Get Pay is right. You understand? Like I said, I've deleted negativity from my dictionary. So everything I see in Recharge and Get Pay platform is good and perfect. If I want to log in and it's not going through, it is still good and what? Perfect. Because one thing people don't know is that in Nigeria, as a whole, we are trying to grow. We are still trying to grow in terms of technology. Sometimes you get to your bank, you want to do withdrawal, the ATM is not paying you. Will that make you to destroy the ATM? Sometimes you want to do banking transfer and it didn't go. Will that make you to hit your phone or uninstall the app from your phone? Will that make you to close your account? So why is it that probably you bought 9 times from Recharge and Get Pay platform and the 10th time did not go and you want to bring the heaven down? You are stupid. You don't understand the vision. Because if you understand the vision, you will know that this thing happens everywhere. Sometimes your DSTV is not connecting because of bad network. Will that make you to throw away the decoder? You understand? So grow yourself to that point that you don't see anything bad in your system. You will overcome all those challenges and be so good at what you're doing. Understand the business. Don't just register and go out there without you getting trained yourself. You go out there and tell people wrong information about Recharge and Get Pay. A lot of times, what I do in my seminar center, after the general seminar, I will run a small leadership training. I tell them, okay, you tell me what you used to tell your prospect when you go for prospecting. You just discovered what they are telling you. If you were to be a prospect, you wouldn't register a dime. You understand? You will not bring 5 kobo to register. So you have to subject yourself, to training. Stop being proudful because, the person that registered you physically, you're bigger than her, you're bigger than him. So you don't want, that person saw the opportunity before you. Sometimes he knows it more than you. So learn. When you learn, you make it. So if you're an old member, my last word for you is that, you see this business is God sent. This business is a platform God has given to those people that wants to become a millionaire. And then they did not have this thing. If your background is like mine, if you came from that background that you didn't have a father that dropped anything for you, me too, I came from that background. Like I told you, it was hunger. I didn't have a father that dropped anything for me. My father was a civil servant. He retired. He didn't even have enough for himself. You understand? So at the end of the day, I needed to change the narrative, and I want to tell you, I'm changing it. I'm changing it. Watch out for us the next 2 years from now. It will. I don't want to say it, but this is a platform that God Himself has sent to change the life of ordinary Nigerians to extraordinary millionaires. You understand? So if you want to become a millionaire and all you have in your pocket is 5,000, just call anybody that will share this video with you. Tell him I'm ready to join Recharge and Get Paid. Get your VTU license and connect other Nigerians to it and start earning on per second basis. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. So we're going to take. That's awesome. So we're going to take 3 questions of our time. So if you have your picture, then you drop it so I can project it on the screen. Project it on the screen. 3 questions. 3 questions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Only. Okay, just give us the final one while the questions are coming.
Oh, what I have to tell you out there is that in as much as you want to join or start network marketing, please consider Recharge and Get Paid. Every time you think about 200 million people using airtime and data, see yourself earning from at least 100,000 out of that number. You understand? That is one thing that makes me to love the platform. See yourself, see other Nigerians, see yourself leveraging from the millions of people that are using this product. These products are very essential. It's what you can't do without. Sometimes you borrow to use it. You borrow, a lot of people use it, borrow data, they borrow airtime. So why don't you get paid when you are using it? You understand? Get paid while you use it. All what we are telling you is register with Recharge and Get Paid. Get paid when you use your data, your airtime. Get paid when you subscribe cable TV. Get paid when you pay for electricity bill. And that will help you, and you earn from other Nigerians. Imagine that we have built a network of people that we are earning from. You too, can equally earn from other Nigerians.
Okay, this question has already been answered.
This question has already been answered.
The
essence of this
training
is
and that's
the secret of my success. I've already answered it. I said it was hunger. When you are hungry, you are creative. When you are hungry, you are creative. It was hunger that made us to think about Eastern Tour. It was hunger that made us to think about Northern Tour. It was hunger that made us to, run trainings on our WhatsApp group on daily basis. It was hunger that makes us to even bring up this 90 days of challenge, because we want more. You understand? We don't want to. We don't want to achieve what there are people that comes into Recharge and Get Paid, and the success they could have achieved in 6 months, because they don't want to stretch themselves. It will take them 2 years. We don't want to record that type of success. You understand? We have big dreams. When you have big dreams, have big dreams. Stay connected to positive-minded people. You understand? Choose your friends. Don't just be a friend to everybody that comes around you. Be a friend with people that have big dreams that are going somewhere to happen. People that are going somewhere to manifest. You understand? Sit with people that will tell you, oh, this business, I want to see my 3, 4, 5 accounts qualify 20 million in the next 1 year. I want to see my 3, 4 accounts qualify 30 million, 40 million in the next 1 year. And then you people will sit down together and say, that's what I do with my team. We'll sit down and map out the plans. Every day I run offline training. Before this program, when FBI was calling me around 1 o'clock, I was already scouting for, I have done a lot of registration before I come for this online training. Since morning, you understand? I was going around, meeting my prospects, doing follow-up. You have to do a lot of follow-up. Don't just call person one time and then you're already, already tired. Just because you call somebody one time, ask yourself. Somebody was telling me, I don't know, all my people have called. They told me, they promised me they will register. I told her, how long did it take me to register you? She laughed. Because even she herself, she gave me tough time. I said, your downlines, the people you are calling are behaving like you, because when I told you about recharge and get paid, it took you almost 4 or 5 months before you come on board. So you are finally registered. You want everybody you talk to bring the money now. Are you not a thief? My friend, follow those people up and get the registration, because you too, that's how you you behave when I spoke to you about recharge and get paid. You understand? So that is just the secret of success, being committed to what you're doing on daily basis. I am committed, I am not distracted. That's the secret of success. You understand?
Okay.
There is nothing like special package.
Okay.
Run training, duplicate yourself in your team members. That's just the secret.
All right. The next question is how do you identify the right prospect?
All
right. How do you identify a right prospect? That's so simple. There are people that you know that even if you put recharge and get paid in their brain, they will not come on board. Imagine you're going to talk to a market woman that is selling vegetable and mama. You understand about recharge and get paid just because you want to run registration. You have to choose your audience. Choose people. I go to people that want more in life. I go to people that are hungry too, because it was hunger that drive me to recharge and get paid. So I select the type of people I want to talk to. I will sit down, bring my contact, the people around me. If you see someone that is already doing well, I talk to those type of people, because let me tell you, rich people don't want to get poor. Do you understand? When you meet rich people, they don't want to be poor, so they are open-minded. They are open to opportunities. You understand? So I talk to people. Look for, if you talk to a young graduate that is just coming back from service, they will listen to you. Because at that point, they don't want to go back and start begging their mom for 20 kobo or 50 kobo. Do you understand? That family, your parents have trained you, they've sent you for service. At that point, they are expecting to get from you. If you talk to those people, they will listen to you. If you talk to someone that salary is not enough, will listen to you. If you talk to a pastor that has a lot of people looking up to him, because I met pastors, I said, sir, I know at this your level, there are a lot of people that are looking up to you. Instead of you to keep giving them fish, you can actually use this platform and empower them. You understand? So you can choose those type of people. You can choose principals. By the time you go to a principal of a school, I tell them, master, you know that after 35 years of service, have you seen a lot of people, they are struggling? Even sometimes the gratuity does not come on time. The salary is not even enough for you. Sometimes you meet that principal in a situation that he is still using public transport to school. You understand? You still meet him, you tell him, sir, look at me. Me too, I'm a salary earner. But already I have a platform that has changed my life. And when you are going to sell a dream, I beg you in the name of God, don't look like a nightmare. You understand? When you are going to present your business, don't go and tell them, come and join recharge and get paid to buy airtime and data and get paid. It's more than that. Present a business opportunity that will change people's life, not to come and register and be buying airtime and data, or come and register and be selling airtime. Me, since I joined recharge and get paid, I have not sold airtime or data.
Okay, so if the person says, I will get back to you,
how do you handle it?
Follow up. If a person says, I'll get back to you, I will allow him. You understand? You don't have to be so, what will I say? You don't have to behave as if you are a hunter. You have to kill sharp and eat. You understand? Allow the person. Like me, what I do, if someone says, I will get back to you, I will allow you for like 2-3 days. Next time I will call you, I might not even talk about recharge and get paid. Or just call you to find out how you're faring, just ask you general things about maybe your work, your whatever, I will just ask you those things, and then I can just bring, a gist like, oh, I'm just coming back from a seminar. It was mind-blowing today. A lot of people, MH qualifiers. I can just, depend on the type of person, you understand. It's not everybody that when you call during your follow-up that you have to be business. Sometimes you just, bring some ordinary discussion and just end it there, and next time, and then I will put a call. I tell you, do you know that you are actually delaying your earnings? You are actually delaying your earnings by not getting your BTU license, and then I will call you and say, boom, there are so many things. See, the way you approach Mr. A is not the same way you approach Mr. B. So know your prospects.
Yeah.
I think that's just that's just the summary of it. Know your prospect. Yes, know your prospect. Know who your prospect is, and you have to know your prospect needs. If you don't know your prospect needs, you won't even know how to approach the person.
Okay, the
final
question.
Okay, the final question. In the next
benefit of multiple accounts.
What's the benefit of multiple accounts?
Multiple accounts is multiple boom, multiple money, multiple boom, boom, boom. Multiple accounts means multiple money. You understand? What it simple means is that if you were expecting to earn 15.5 million in one account and then you have 4 accounts, that account will give you 15.5 times 4. Like 2 months ago, when I qualified 5 million, my last 5 million I qualified 2 months ago, it came from 2 accounts. Imagine if it was 1. So it could have been 1 qualification, you understand? But a house fund and a car fund came together in one day. That's the benefit of multiple accounts. It means multiple earnings. When we tell you that you can actually earn from 1 to 50,000 or 100,000 daily, it cannot be possible with 1 account. You understand? It's multiple accounts because like me, I have 9 good active accounts. So what I do, my 13,000 people is spread around these 9 accounts. As they are buying, anybody in my team that is buying ordinary airtime of 100 naira, I don't earn from 1 account. I earn commission from 2 accounts from that 100 naira airtime purchase or data. You understand? So multiple accounts is multiple earnings. Register your family, your children. If you're not married, duplicate yourself into 5 places. And don't just register those accounts and dump them. Make sure those accounts are actually very active. Register people under those accounts, you understand, and make them active.
Make sure those accounts are active.
Make sure those accounts are active. Okay,
very active. Yeah.
We have something great coming up on precisely a week today. These 2 magnets.
I'm telling you.
I have posted.
I call the mommy wa and daddy wa of Black Nation.
Mommy wa, daddy wa. Let's apply this yoga. We're going to be in your wedding. These 2 people, they have millionaires in this business.
Yeah.
They are young millionaires.
They are young millionaires.
Everybody can walk on the water. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't be there live, I'm going to bring it up live for us on Saturday on this platform. Okay, then after their wedding, we are going to, we have hosted them in editions past. So after their wedding, we are going to host them as a couple this time around. So get ready. More things are coming. More things are coming up. We're going to have the CEO of the channel page right here with us on this platform. It promises to be great. Now, on the final note, it's been Saturday afternoon. Kindly drop emoji for the LadyBoss. Let's say thank you to the LadyBoss for bringing out her time. And also educating us on this love. We love you and we desire the best for you. And we know that sky is always a stepping stone for every one of us. Please, let's drop our lovely emoji and thank you message to the LadyBoss. All right, LadyBoss, thank you very much for being with us. It's been a while.
Thank you for watching me.
We appreciate you. I'm looking forward to having you on another edition.
Thank you, sir.
And by the way, who is going to host me? Because me too, I want to share my experience. I want to vibrate.
We will think about that when you come to
I'm going to host myself one of these days. It's going to be a platform where FBICoach will come out and share all he knows.
All the leaders are going to be in New York by next week, so we'll host you in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's been my pleasure and a privilege to host you on this wonderful event. I remain Charles Eze, the FBICoach. I sign out.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. It was a lovely moment.